I knew what happened there. Great. So this, sorry, YouTube, that this is randomly broken up into 2 parts. But hey, it always happens with something I'm doing. Oh, well, whatever. So, a bunch happened. I guess, just to confirm with the stream goers, I think things broke when we took our break. At that point, something broke, correct? If that's the case, then we'll need to recap a few things. I'll let Card do that while I fix this title card. If that is okay
So,
with you.
Hopefully the stream is picking up my voice while I do a brief read. So we came back from the break, and our not so intrepid pioneers decided to get on the road. I asked if they wanted to do the Baked Plains, which they've gone through before in dungeon format, if they wanted to do dungeon format again, and the consensus was we don't need more filler dungeons, which I'm fine with. I just didn't know if they wanted to do that or not. They will have plenty of opportunity to do actual dungeony exploring bits. So I rolled for an encounter, and they came across a Cubone. In fact, the Cubone from the Pioneer Club, being carried by a trio of Rufflets, which are these puffy bird things. And the Cubone is frantically waving their bone club, trying to make the Rufflets go away.
I could probably make the birds go away.
Really?
Yes.
I'm open to letting you do what you want to do.
I would just like both hands, double force palms, put a shockwave towards them and blow them all away.
Okay.
What?
First, roll the Dex Fight Brawl. Simply for accuracy.
Great success!
Generally a good success. And now I need your Insight, Fight, and Instinct
Oh,
to get it to work the way you're trying to get it to work.
here we go. Oh.
Alright.
What did I end up doing?
Well, it hits. It just doesn't push them away like you intend.
Ow.
Whoops.
Yeah, because their evade is only mildly. Which one are you hitting with this?
The middle one?
Alright. Roll your damage, please.
Okay. There we go.
Plink,
Plink.
essentially. Yep. Because of the way defense works.
I'm still gonna roll to paralyze.
That's true, you hit, so you do get to roll the paralyze.
Ah, dang.
But no paralysis.
You gotta hit him harder.
Good advice.
I'm gonna hit him harder.
So, yeah. Riley attempts to push the Rufflets away, and ends up just smacking one with a force palm instead. Roll yon initiatives. Initiative is 1 die plus the flat amount of your Dex, Survival, and Alert.
What was the amount again? Sorry, I was fixing the thing. They're called Rufflets, by the way. Yeah. So.
Yes. They're fluff birds.
What's the formula on this one again?
It's actually in the top
I have it.
text box for you.
Initiative 1 die plus flat Dex Survival Alert. Yes. That is going to be 1. 2.
No. It's Brooke. It's
Oh, wait, no,
a
it's 1.
flat singular die plus whatever your dex survival and alert is.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Oh, I don't
So
even need
I
to
get
change.
4 in that case? There. I'm very disappointed that I finally have to break up a Pokerole stream, but I suppose it was bound to happen. Happened with Super PMD, so.
I have good initiative this time. 7.
That is okay initiative, at least.
Right, let's see what the Rufflets are.
Don't worry, Mr. Cubone will save you.
Oh. I
Of
think
course,
he's
I
gonna
rolled
get
a 6.
pecked here.
Well, thankfully, you end up going before the one you just hit.
Good.
So the one on the left acts first. It squawks. Then it proceeds to leer at Riot. Would you like to use your action and evade?
No.
Cool. Let me find... Do we not have defense down tokens? Oh, we did somewhere.
Oh. Do we? Huh.
I guess not. Okay, well... I can note it on the initiative card.
Okay.
Or I can make one really fast. All I have to do is take this random pile of gold and turn it into something else. Watch.
But it's gold.
Wait for
Who
it.
goes next? Is it me afterwards?
Yes, it is you next.
Hmm.
The Rufflets are having their feathers ruffled.
It's fairly. That's almost redundant.
I shall use quick attack.
Aha.
See, they cannot hurt me if I am speedier than light.
All right, somebody take this. Who needed the defense down?
Me.
You.
As fast as lightning.
I'll say I think it would be more appropriate to put like. No, not in
Maybe
your
I put
face.
just like next to my stats here.
Sure.
That works.
There we go.
Alright, go ahead and roll your dex fight brawl. Which one are you targeting, by the way?
The one on the left. He just stared at me, so I'm gonna hit him.
I like how he's like, looks at roll the one on the left. Like, come on, dude. It's like determine, then look at your roll.
This is fine. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Is that a Rufflet? Is that a Pokedex thing for them, Zach?
But hey,
All right, Poizaz, I forgot about that. Poizaz, remind me after this stream.
Cool, Kerplink.
Kerplink?
how much defense do they have?
Only 2.
Oh, I can't do anything to these enemies.
Unfortunately, until you guys are like higher level and or doing more damage overall, most enemies are going to actually have plenty of defense.
Bullshit.
There.
You gotta be
Right.
strong like me.
After Eragon is the middle Rufflet. This Rufflet is not happy.
Oh no. I've only got
It's
one
gonna-
regular defense now.
It's gonna dive in and attack you with Peck.
Oh, this is super effective. This is how I die.
Hello,
Oh, I'm
Sleep.
good. Never
And-
mind.
fails miserably.
Is it face
Dives
plants?
in. Yeah, basically, what I think may have happened is you force palm them in the face, so their face is kind of mildly squished at the moment, and it pops out just as they're whizzing past you and sort of like bounce across the ground a few times in a pile of fluff.
Oh, this is fun. This is fun.
Okay, after middle Rufflet is Brooke's turn.
What's the Cubone doing? Is he in the initiative? She.
The Cubone is
in the
hiding.
initiative? Okay. That is understandable.
Ice Fang on the left one, you say?
It's a good idea, actually.
Alright, your Dex Fight Brawl -1.
Okay.
Alright, you will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Strength +2 plus. Does Razorfang stack? It doesn't stack with that, right? Or does it?
No, Flinch of Flex do not stack. It would use the larger one. And Ice's stab against,
Is Flinch
Fine.
Flinch and Frozen two different rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but you'll get both. So that's
3.
going to take.
Wait.
It will take 2 damage because
Yeah.
of the extra from stab, or
Yeah.
super effective.
Yeah. Okay.
And you get to roll the chance dice for flinch and then the chance dice for frozen.
2 for Flinch.
It flinches.
2 for Frozen. Okay, no froze, but do Flinch. It's pretty helpful, actually.
Yep. It is flinched. Brooke lunges forth and nom noms on the fluffy head of the Rufflet. Its feathers start to freeze over and it flails, not used to this sensation of being prey.
Also, Ungolf asked you a question, Car.
Oh dear, let me look at chat.
That might be true. I mean, it's posthumous at this point.
Uh, It's supposed to work that way, but that's generally when you're using multiple actions and say you're using a priority move, because everything is supposed to technically happen at the same time, but is way harder to keep track of if I think of it like that.
That's fair.
But generally speaking, with multiple actions, it's easier for me to think of priority moves as, because multiple actions will resolve at the end after the initial actions. So quick attack, for instance, if that was your second action for the priority move, that would be the first one to go unless there was another priority move that superseded it, like say extreme speed, I think. Right, after that is your turn, Char.
You mean Tucker.
Tucker, yes.
Also, Car, just to let you know, you're getting your mic a little early sometimes.
Sorry, bad
okay.
habit.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a habit you and Ralph both share. So, now question about their defenses. You said it was 2. Does that apply to? Now I know special defense and defense are sometimes separate. Sometimes they aren't, because mine is separate. Are most Pokemon the same for that, or?
For the most part, unless it's otherwise specified, kind of like how your scarf gives you a different defense.
Mm-hmm. To
Or different-
special.
addition to special defense, for the most part, they'll be the same because both special defense and regular defense are dictated by vitality.
Yes.
Now, this can be changed by like buffing moves or various things happening. Like, for instance, Riley has 1 less regular defense, but not 1 less special defense.
Yes. Well.
But unless, like, I custom craft the entire stat block for a Pokemon encounter, they will have the same.
Mm-hmm. Tucker will be using Dark Pulse.
Alright. Let me see what foe you're fighting.
That's a good question.
The one on the left, apparently.
He's a target lately, hasn't he been? Alright, let's roll Dex Fight, and I don't think I have Channel, so...
Now I'm just imagining Tucker going, "The power of darkness!"
Oh, that guy, there was another one there.
Yep, 6. Cool. Go ahead and roll your special +3.
Yes. Well, not too bad.
Nice.
Also, it's dark, so stab.
And you get to roll flinch.
Yes. Also, did you?
But I don't think it can be double flinch.
What was
so.
what was stab again? Is that
I
just
believe
one?
that would normally be an extra damage die. I'd have to look it up again. It's either an extra damage die or just an extra flat damage. I'm doing it as an extra flat damage
I think
because
it's
we're towards the end of the session.
I think it's flat, if I recall.
Oh, does that mean the middle one took 2 damage from me because Force Palm was stab?
I always gotta consider the stab.
Oh, that's a good point. Hang on. Let me fix that.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'll try the flinch.
I mean, it's already
flinch.
flinched, so
Super
flinch.
flinch.
No double
yeah,
flinching.
it's still flinched. Unfortunately, unlike burn and poison, there's not multiple levels of flinch. Ah,
+1 damage
thank
die.
you, Seriocon.
Righto. One more
Yeah,
die then. Here you
Super
go.
effective is flat.
Here you go. Let's see what it does. It does nothing. Got it.
Doesn't matter. I've already.
Sad.
All right.
Right. It's Ralph's turn.
Okie dokie. Alright, so. Have any of them not been hurted yet?
The one on the right has not been touched.
Alright. And the one in the middle is taking a couple hits.
The one on the left is looking worse for wear.
Alright. Let's try to finish one of them off. Let's try to finish off the one that's wanting to go. Let's pluck him off with a good old-fashioned tackle.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Alright, strength fight, bro.
Of which you have a lot of.
Yes, I do.
And you got a 1.
I mean, it's enough.
It's enough.
Alright, go ahead and roll to damage.
Alrighty.
And I suppose it's stab because you're a normal type.
Yes. Yeah. Stab is extra die. Super effective is extra flat, right? That's how it
Yep.
goes.
So you get
Alright.
1 extra die.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. But it's 6 die.
Yeah.
Hopefully the roll doesn't
Come on, all
die.
6s.
It's okay. It's all right. It's not bad.
Alright. You actually. It's looking really bad right now. Now the one on the right gets to go.
It's just for me. You are actually tracking their HP. That's very nice of you.
Yep.
I didn't even notice that until just now.
I I started doing it because I just realized, oh, I can just do that if I have their little icons. So this one starts honing its talons on a nearby rock.
Oh, I don't like the looks of this.
If it doesn't fail.
Oh,
Narrowly doesn't fail.
breaks his own claws out.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. House rules. Forgot.
Hmm?
Never mind. House rules. Had to remember we're doing house rules.
With the 6th thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so that's all of them gone. The one on the left has been flinched, so it can't do anything, which means it's
what?
Riley's turn.
Oh, it's me again. Right. Well, I'm gonna try and smack the middle one with Force Palm again.
Alright. Also remember, they're flying normal, so they're resistant.
Then it should be just regular because normal.
Oh wait, no, yeah, they're regular because they're flying normal, which is a weird typing.
It's like the default, but okay.
Wait, are you hitting the middle or the left?
The middle one.
Okay.
Look at those 5s. Alright. And I commence.
It's going to try and
stopping.
evade.
Oh. Oh yes, it should better evade. Look at all those damage dice.
Yeah, better evade.
Eat my fists.
It's gonna eat your fists.
It's eating my fists.
How's a wave work again? Does it just have to beat his accuracy?
It has to beat the accuracy roll, yeah.
I rolled a 4 on damage. This is pretty good. I punched him in the face. I'm just punching this one bird in the face constantly.
Roll your paralysis.
So
Wouldn't that-
I did 2.
Oh, that's right. He has 2 defense, so that's why his health went down like that.
Yeah.
Right. It eats his fist.
No
It
paralysis.
eats his fist. Riley gets bored.
What? How dare?
I like to think that Riley is now just using, like, the equivalent of, like, one of those huge, like, foam figures, but just an entire hand, and slapping the Rufflet with it, and it's made of aura. After Riley, it is Middle Rufflet's. Middle Rufflet is going to peck Riley. Oh wait, no,
Nah.
it can't. It evaded.
You can't do anything to me.
I'll take that negative. I will take that negative to rolling to hit.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you want to try and evade at a -2 to your roll?
My evade. What is the actual like thing for evade? What's?
It's evasion is Dex plus fight plus evasion.
Oh no, it's only 4. So only 2.
You need to just meet 2.
Okay. Yeah.
No, the peck, it does nothing.
I just like to imagine I just like cod dive off to the side, belly flop somewhere.
The Rufflet once again bounces across the ground, trying to peck at you. This poor Rufflet. Alright, it's Brooke's turn. Do it. Chew it to bits. You're gonna hit.
That one is probably doomed at this point. Yep.
Yeah, that one goes down. With a rather nasty, frosty crunching noise, the Rufflet collapses, limp in Brooke's jaws.
Oh no.
Oh.
Brooke, roll will for me versus your instinct.
Oh boy.
I've rolled your instinct for you since you have 2, so I need you to roll your will. Will is off to the right side.
4.
You have 4. It's right under your HP. Sometimes a storyteller may have you, yes, 4 dice, may have you roll will instead of expending it. You feel a sudden urge to chew on this rather limp, subdued prey bird. But then you shake your head and come to your senses. This, of course, also mildly shakes the Rufflet, which causes you to realize that it's just fainted. It's fine. It's your turn, Tucker.
Roll for awareness of the delay there. What would a roll for awareness be?
Alert, I
insight.
guess.
Insight will do.
That's not very. I'm not very insightful. Let's see. Oh. I like how the roll was a lazy. Like I'm gonna land on 3. Actually, I'll land on a 5. Good idea,
You
Golf.
briefly notice in the chaos of battle that Burke is just sort of paused for a minute with the limp Rufflet in his jaws before spitting it out.
This is
Didn't
notable.
look quite as lucid as you're used to Brooke seeming.
Brooke pausing in the first place is uncommon, so it would have caught attention. Alright. Anyways, Tucker
Probably
would.
should have, but
What's that?
probably should have Kyrio, but we'll get to more events like this.
I think that'd be a negative if Riley was chewing on something, because he skipped like an entire week's worth of meals.
Well, I think.
Riley also has a voice in his head.
Even if Brooke had a penalty, it probably would have been -1 penalty. He would have still beaten that instinct, so. Not by much, but yeah.
Right, so what are you gonna do, Tucker?
Tucker's gonna be smart, because he remembers something. So I'm gonna throw a Geo Pebble at the middle Rufflet.
Oh,
Yes.
alright.
So, Dex fights, and the really misspelled Canalice.
It's supposed to be channel.
Yes, I love how terrible that is.
Took me
That's,
forever to figure that
not
out
great.
too.
I missed.
Yeah. So you drop a geopebble on the ground and you try to whack it real hard with one of your front paws, and it just sort of skitters along the ground instead of going where you want it to.
I'm not getting that back.
No, you aren't. It is lost among the many other pebbles in the Big Plains, never to be found again. One day to grow into a vengeful Geodude.
Is that how it works?
See, the smart thing here is that the rock actually counts as a rock type move.
But you don't add stab.
You don't have
You do, however,
stab,
add
but you do
super
have.
effective.
That's exactly what I was talking. Yeah, exactly. Which, yeah. But anyways, didn't work out. Oh well.
Alright, it's Ralph's turn.
Alright. possibly making steam engine train noises, I'm gonna tackle the center one.
You're gonna tackle the middle one?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack, since this Rufflet can't even dodge anymore.
Alright, thanks, Bob. It occurs to me that on last tackle I rolled strength fight brawl for accuracy.
Oops.
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 Anywho.
Whatever, you hit.
Alright, let's see how much I flatten this thing.
If I recall, actually, if you get 5 or more successes on an accuracy roll, you are considered to have critical hit. So you were close there.
Ooh, so close to a crit. Anywho. Alright, let's flatten it. Come on.
Whoa, that's pretty good.
Okay. Oh goodness,
I kind of realized that we weren't in town anymore.
Whoopsie. So, the Ralph train completely tramples over this poor Rufflet that's picking itself up off the ground, flattening it slightly, but it still seems to be in the fight.
Just bam!
Oh.
Alright, it's the last Rufflet's turn. It's going to try and peck Riley.
No! I can't
Good
dodge
roll.
this one, can I? Is
Great
it like
night.
multiple actions?
It would be an increasing additional -2, so it would be -4.
It's a 0. I will stand here and take it, I guess. Oh, come on, get a 0 for accuracy, come on.
I mean, it could fail, even with boosted
Oh
accuracy.
no. I've only got 1 defense. Come on.
Oh, and it's stab and super effective.
This is bad.
Alright,
for
flying
me.
fighting. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna die. Someone save me.
I was really surprised how much you whined about dying, considering you almost got yourself killed several times.
Look, that was then and this is now. Things have happened, okay? This is not a good time for me.
Oh, that's a 5.
Okay, so no, that's a 6.
Oh, that's a
There's
6,
flat
my bad.
damage from super effective. So your
I only got 1
defense
defense. I'm dead.
Oh no.
5. You have fainted.
Oh no.
Down to fainting.
I have a revival seat. It's fine.
so-
Oh, that's actually true. Well, how's that work?
Restore 1 HP and return to awareness.
Not today, Satan.
Alright.
Not today, Jared. Wait, Satan.
Look, you don't know what's going on in my head, okay?
Giratina.
Alright.
Not today, Satan.
You are now at 1 HP.
Right
I'm
now.
okay.
You might want to run where the Cubone went. He seems to be out of the fight.
My body.
Riley is looking in really bad shape after that attack. And the Rufflet is looking in pretty pristine shape.
Ah.
Thankfully, however, it is Riley's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna flee.
You're going to flee.
I'm running away.
Alright, you are running away. We'll
I'm
count
running
that
away.
as evasion.
Okay.
Because the middle Rufflet gets to go. And it's actually hit... Okay, we'll say that's your evasion for now. The Rufflet has had just about enough of Ralph's shenanigans. And it's gonna peck... Yeah, that's fine. It's not
Good
going
peck.
to peck Ralph.
That's like the wow. That's the worst way you could possibly
In
do.
fact, it's going to angrily run towards Ralph and trip over its own fluff and tumble forward and land at Ralph's feet.
Loom. Loom. Loom.
It tripped on the geo. It tripped on the geo pebble. I threw in the wrong direction.
People are yelling at me for running away. What the hell?
It's Brooke's turn now. Well, they want, like, your plot stuff to go forward, even though your character does.
Never.
Or they don't know about the plot stuff, they just want to see you suffer.
That too.
Let's see
No,
one or the
Beerus
other.
definitely knows about the plot stuff.
Well, let's bite more birds. I mean, so the weird primal feeling you had does not shake you from biting further birds. Got it.
Yeah, the middle one's fairly
mean-
defenseless.
I mean, it is the best attack. That's a good roll.
Yeah, that will hit.
So what will we get?
Okay, go ahead and roll your will. I will roll your instinct at a +1.
Oh my, because he's doing it multiple times. Oh my god. Tempting fate we are. 2 versus. Uh-oh.
So there's another almost sickening to the outside ears crunch, but to you it's melodious. It's the sound of prey being taken by a hunter, and you start to gnaw on the fainted Rufflet. The taste of it is not unpleasant on your carnivorous tongue.
That's where I went wrong. I gotta put more feathers
So-
in the stew.
Oh my
So
god.
to those of you on the outside looking in, Brooke's eyes have like dilated. He's got the paper thin eye slits going on as he's gnawing on this Rufflet.
Oh, can I try and attempt to remove the bird from his mouth?
Was that me
I've
or was
already
that
run
somebody
away.
else?
I was attempting to rotate Ralph, but I flipped the.
How do you
You will
accent?
get
How do
a
you try to
chance-
rotate and then suddenly change the state of the tape? That's weird.
Oh, sorry.
My
What's the
finger
term I should be
missed
using,
E
Kyrio?
and hit R.
What is the
What's
term?
the term I should be using?
Glazed
Kyrio?
over?
In any case,
Glazed over.
Yes.
glazed over is a fairly decent term for it. So, you will get a chance when it comes back to your turn, Riley.
Oh
For now,
no.
it's Tucker's turn. There's still an angry Rufflet around. Are you sure you can afford to avoid paying attention?
Yeah, Tucker's gonna have trouble with this because I mean he was paying attention before, so he probably noticed this time. too.
Yes. Yes, I can.
What? What can you do?
Oh,
I can afford
contracted,
this.
Not dilated.
Oh, contracted. There it is. Yeah. You mean like reptilian contracted sort of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it that you can afford, Eragon?
I can afford to not pay attention and attempt to stop the crocodile from eating the bird.
Well, it's not your turn yet. It's Tucker's
Not
turn.
yet, but this is fine. I will go back into the fray and save the bird that just tried to murder me.
Save the bird.
I don't know
Why?
why.
Why would you do that? That does not sound like you at all. Literally at all.
Look, man, this thing's happening right now.
Oh man, yo, what's up, bro?
Come on, Tucker.
All right, let's see. Tucker might honestly be a little bit distracted, even under the situation. Like, to the point where I feel like a roll needs to be done just to focus on the fight.
I will give you a -1 penalty to paying attention to the fight on an accuracy roll.
All right, he will attempt to attack the healthy Rufflet up there, fumbling about for another Geo Pebble while eyeing Brooke and what Brooke is doing. So, all right, -1. So Dex fight -1. So
And the Rufflet is going to die.
Oh.
Sure not.
he might. I only have 2 die. Okay, well,
No, you hit.
Wah, wah, wah.
half looking,
Strength +1.
throwing towards, and then 1 extra damage for.
Super effective.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, straight this one. So of course I attack better when I'm not looking. 3 damage. -2, I guess. So I think he has 2 defense. But Tucker kind of just lobs it using a good kick, 4-paw kick. Getting a decent hit even though he's very distracted. Perhaps not even noticing how hard he hit it.
Kerthwack! Right in the forehead of the Rufflet, making one of those anime head bumps appear. Just angry like a Spearow.
Does that mean it's not going to attack me this turn?
It might not. It's Ralph's turn.
Okay. After that pebble, the Munchlax will throw himself at it.
Tackle?
Okay then.
Yeah, tackle.
Focusing that stab, eh?
Actually, Zach, Pangoro said no lethal force unless you are hunting for survival.
You just
Or at the very
left!
least- or at least to avoid lethal force.
It's kind of interesting because somebody earlier was like, is there going to be Vor in this? I think your questions got answered, sort of. Or at least voraciousness.
Maybe.
Voraciousness got answered, at least.
Alrighty, is it gonna try and evade or do I hit?
You will hit.
Very close.
But this isn't the Vor. Hey, look, it's the real world. It's the real Pokemon world. There's consequences to life. I don't know.
I mean, come on. People eat Slowpoke tails and filleted Magikarp.
This is true. So it's a harsh setting, actually. This continent, the Plains continent. It's like the African savanna mixed with the Australian outback. So.
Oh god, that's not a fun combo.
Yeah, I know, right? This is the continent for you, for the most part. There's areas that are different biome-wise from that, but pretty
so
wild.
you're saying I should have more giant spiders attack you? Got it.
No.
Well, I mean, we're gonna meet spiders eventually. I don't think they're gonna. Hopefully, they won't attack us. I don't know.
And suddenly a Galvantula appears.
No.
I don't think Brooke would appreciate that. So yeah, you hit it, and the Rufflet screeches at you. Not the move, unfortunately.
Just kablam!
Alright, it's the Rufflet's turn. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who do I kill today?
No, we've already killed me once. Don't have to do it again.
It's gonna attack Tucker.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not me.
Pack attack.
Oh.
You may, if you wish to evade, you may do so at a -2 since it's your second action.
Isn't there another thing you can do besides evasion?
Clash.
Clash.
You can clash using a move. You would still take the penalty, but you can try and clash. But clashing also, I believe it's your dex fight clash or your strength fight clash, and then the damage of your move has to meet or exceed the damage of the opposing move, in which case you can't lower the damage of the move to any less than 1.
Well, I feel like Tucker is not really the sort to evade, more the sort to clash. He's got the chonk to take a direct attack. So.
All right.
I know it's confusing to clash, but Tucker would still being a little bit distracted by Brooke would notice the Rufflet basically coming right at him and essentially bare his fangs, bite. So
right,
what do I have to roll?
You need to do strength fight clash
Okay.
first, and that's at a -2. So
1.
1.
That's
All
better
right,
than nothing.
that'll be. Yeah, it's better than nothing. So I may need to review the clash rules again because once again, it's one of those weird, obscure things that's in here that is different.
Yes, I do apologize.
Roll the damage for bite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's part of the mechanics, and this is fun. I like playing it by ear.
Does super? No wait. Stab. Does stab come into play? Do I roll a 5th die or?
Yep.
I better be able to. Yeah. Oh.
Wah.
I gotta wait. No, fortunately there was no other one, so that's still 1. Okay. It's a lot of numbers for not a lot of gain.
You will take 1 damage from the peck.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Will I deal any damage?
No, Clash does not deal damage. You are using your move exclusively to mitigate the damage from the move targeting.
Okay, makes sense. Bite would still make sense as the de facto.
So you
essential
open
move.
wide, and the Rufflet flails as it tries to stop itself from careening into you, but instead it basically slams its face into your maw and pecks at the back of your throat.
Ow.
And it is flailing in your mouth briefly before it pulls back, squawking.
Tucker awkwardly licks the taste out of his mouth and winces.
It's not entirely unpleasant.
Well,
It's Riley's turn.
Right, can I attempt to get the bird out of the crocodile's mouth?
It's not entirely pleasant. That's why Brooke is chewing on right now.
So
That seems like a dangerous idea, but
So that would be strength contest between the both of you.
I have no contest. All I have is strength. I'm gonna lose this.
You might not.
I only got 2 dice for this. Oh no! Oh no, odds are not in my favor. Oh no.
oh,
So you are tugging on the Rufflet's feet, and Brooke
it.
lets out feral growl and keeps his jaws locked tightly around this poor Rufflet.
Oh.
It can be very difficult to get a crocodile or alligator's jaws off its prey.
Okay, can I try something else?
You may do so at a -2.
Okay, if I was to theoretically just attempt to pry his jaws open like the dog got something and you don't know what it is, what would that roll be for me?
That would be another. That would be another strength roll, but if you had something to give you leverage, I would give you a +1.
I have the bone. I can just stick the bone in his mouth and to crank it up.
Okay.
Kyrio says
give you a +1.
Is Kyrio right?
No, I was attempting to tug the bird out last
No,
time.
he
Now
was trying to pull the Rufflet out. Now he's trying to pry your jaws open to release the fainted
Alright, so
Rufflet.
it's just strength with a +1. Oh, and then I'm
but-
-2.
Yeah.
So in other words,
1
one
die.
die.
1. Here we go. Drop it.
Well,
Drop it.
still
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you can succeed.
yeah, sure you can get a crocodile's jaws open with 1
So-
roll.
Essentially, what Riley has done is jammed his bone into the corner of Brooke's open mouth and is like trying to get it open to pry the Rufflet out, and it's just not working. And it's Brooke's turn. Brooke, this
Oh,
other
boy.
Pokemon is trying to take your prey from you.
Well, you might have just
You
made
are
it
free
worse,
to make-
Riley.
Oh no.
You are free to make another will roll against the boosted instinct if you like.
So, Riley, maybe being a 1 HP Pokemon trying to deal with a feral Totodile wanting to keep its prey is not the smartest move. But you know.
Alright, so the actions of your friend have somewhat brought you back to the surface, and you blink a few times, and you suddenly realize what you're doing. And who is actually trying to stop you, which in itself is somewhat of a shock.
Hey.
Oh, Beerus.
Beerus just wants lore.
He just wants me to die. That's what this is.
You're not dying. You won't die. It's called fainting.
Look, none of you guys want to be the ones who knocks me out. You will be destroyed.
That is possibly another crisis on top of a crisis. Of course, since you know that, why are you getting involved? Oh boy.
Okay, I know that. Riley might not know that. He's a big dum-dum. He doesn't know what happens.
He's smart about having the driver's seat, though.
Yes, I'm prepared for death.
So, what would Brooke like to do? There is still an enemy Rufflet about. And there's a Rufflet lodged in his jaws that Riley is, for some reason, actually trying to pry out. You have full memory of what you've been doing.
Well, he gets full memory.
Well, he has different circumstances than you.
It's not that he's accessing his human memory doing this. He is relatively lucid while doing this. At least in so much as the Pokemon part of him remembers vividly.
Oh.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute here. Don't eat the birds!
I'm gonna let Brooke hold his turn until he's ready in the initiative order to actually take it.
That
so
sounds fair.
we'll move on to Tucker, I believe, is next.
Oh boy. Well, Tucker's been aware, certainly aware of what happened there. Let's see. Tucker's a little indecisive, I would say, because I am too. I suppose he would probably...
As a reminder, you don't need to use a move. There are other things you can do.
Yes. Well... Actually, that's a good point. Like what? Let's see. I'm kind of wondering, I don't think he'd still have the penalty for whatever he does, considering...
No. Now that Brooke is not chewing a fainted Pokemon to death.
Okay, Kyrio.
Okay, Kyrio. Also, that's super appropriate.
Oh, Roughlet roast.
That sounds tasty.
Okay, well... Given the situation, Tucker would probably elect that there's a little bit of in-party trouble going on and that this Rufflet really needs to go away. The remaining one. Seems still pretty feisty, even given the situation, but Tucker will attempt to essentially either use a howl or otherwise... He wants to drive off the Rufflet, basically. Or attempt to, anyways.
Like, scare it away?
Scare it away.
A tough contest Intimidate would work, but that's roughly the same as Howl.
Yes. It
I'm
really
sorry,
is.
Howl is Cool Contest Intimidate, which would be better for you.
It would be. So a howl will be used not to increase strength, but to simply attempt to end the fight where it is.
Well, if it fails to do what you're trying to get it to do, it would still up your strength.
Okay, fair enough. Just wondered if I had to focus it. Alright, so cool contest, and I don't have Intimidate, so let's do that. But I am pretty cool, so it's all good.
Alright, let's see if it can evade.
I mean, to be fair, this Rufflet, though it did peck the inside of Tucker's mouth, it probably wasn't happy about being inside Tucker's mouth, too, so.
Yeah. Your hell's gonna work.
This is follow-up action. Tucker howls real open-jawed to show that he's willing to bite yet again if needed. And he doesn't care about the punctured throat for now. Hello, Kyrio.
Welcome back, Kyrio. Well, your health serves to increase your strength by 1 stage, but the Rufflet is only a little taken aback by your display. Unfortunately, it is the nature of the Rufflet to fight until the end.
Stubborn bird. Well, at least I get his
Yes,
strength
they are.
up. So, if you're wondering, basically, Kyrio, seeing Brooke is not exactly in a normal state. Tucker attempted to essentially scare off the remaining Rufflet since it is alone, and also got itself in Tucker's mouth. And seeing as chewing on Rufflets is sort of a thing, he figured he could maybe intimidate it away, but it didn't quite work. Still, +1 for what? Was that up? Strength, right? Oop. No, not there. Well, actually, you know what? Sure. The token actually works pretty well there. Look. Tip rate point. Brooke bites things, loses mind. Tucker, you're a great mobile. Well, to be fair, getting the Rufflet in his mouth was sort of unintentional, but... Yes?
Well, unless Brooke decides they would like to act now, it will be the Rufflet's turn.
Though, Tucker does now know that the Rufflets taste good too, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Okay, that's fair.
Alright, let's see. Round and round the dice will roll. Which of you it hits? Nobody. Tucker again.
Oh.
I forgot about the boosted accuracy. You can choose to evade at a -2 if you so like.
Wait a minute. Is Clash also affected by Strength Up?
Since it would use Strength Fight Clash, yes. Same with whatever damage the move would deal, I would think.
Yeah, Strength Fight. Alright, you know what? Let's do that. Let's Clash again.
Alright. Strength Fight Clash, please. Which would be 5. Or, sorry, 3, because -2.
Yes. Still, better than before. Yep, that's not too bad.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, it has Home Claw, and
Oh
it's a
shit, I
stabbing.
forgot it did the Home Claw.
Alright, so go ahead and roll the bite damage.
Alright. Well, at least it's also enhanced by strength, so... I get a few too. Right.
Well, it's going to deal 1 damage to you. The glory of defense.
It's not too bad, not too bad. Clashing works
Now
for
it is-
Tucker. Tucker elects not to let it peck inside of his mouth this time, though. More just kind of grabbing the side of the beak and taking some hits to the face instead.
The Rufflet angrily attempts to peck Tucker again, only for Tucker to open his jaws wide, and the Rufflet, recognizing what's about to happen again, veers off to the side, nicking Tucker's cheek.
Yes. Deflects the attack through an inventive method, at least.
Alright.
I will counter mouth attack with mouth attack.
It is Riley's turn.
Oh no. Oh no. How much health does it have left? I don't think I can defeat that.
It's pretty beefy still. This one's sticking around, unfortunately.
I mean, the crocodile is no longer chewing on the other ones, so... I mean, I guess I'll try and punch it in the face?
Worth a shot. Wait.
I mean, you can always end up paralyzing it.
Question:
That's true.
Do birdies are flying types super effective against flying types, and are flying types not very effective against flying types? Was my question. Or
Yeah.
That is correct.
So why not use why not use quick attack? I was gonna say, but
Because it's still neutral damage and I have stab on force bomb because they're normal type.
oh, it's neutral damage. Never mind. That was my question. Would you kiss Tucker? I mean, maybe.
Well, it's not very effective against flying types, but super effective on normal types, so it just neutralizes for a normal flying type, which that is.
Oh, fair.
The Rufflet attempts to glide close to the ground to avoid the force palm, but fails.
Well, I'll just, like, slap in the back of the head then. Yep, that's pretty good. Fantastic.
Cool. Roll your paralysis.
At least you have that.
That's true. I can succeed even in failure, but not today.
Nope.
God, mediocre rolls today.
You force palm, but only end up force poking it in the back of the head.
Is it like a force acupuncture? Can I go for nerve damage?
I mean, you tried. It is Brooke's turn.
If Brooke wants to take it.
If Brooke wishes to take it.
Kind of wonder myself what Ralph thinks of the whole situation at this point.
He did mention something about putting the birds in stew, so...
He's been busy thinking of a new recipe this whole time. I've come up with a new recipe!
New recipe!
Aha.
Freaking. Yep. Ralph is Ignis. Of course he is. Except Tucker is the real Ignis.
Well, no, Ignis makes, like, the perfect presentation, though.
Yeah, well, you just started.
Oh my gosh, Fox. Are there any kissing moves? We kiss. Probably others, too. Consider the team still under attack, he'll up to fight. In this case, he'll just scratch at it instead of... That makes sense. Had a pretty good accuracy on that scratch. You do get a flinch die on
Dex
this
fight
one.
brawl. Oh, right. Yeah.
Damage is 3.
So it'll deal 1 damage and roll your flinch.
Flinch is not gonna happen. But you know what? You got a damage.
Brooke swipes at one of the Rufflet's wings, causing it to careen and crash back to the ground again. For a flying type, it's not very airborne. And that brings it to Tucker's turn.
Okay. Tucker at this point is actually getting a little frustrated for Tucker. He's gonna elect to just continue charging in. He's already kind of snarling at this point. Partially because it hurts, the throat hurts less if he keeps his mouth open at this point. It's a contraction sort of thing. So he's just gonna go in with a aggressive bite, honestly. He's still very much concerned about Brooke and would like to focus his attention on his teammates. But this annoying bird will not go out of the way. And it's scratched him up a fair bit at this point. So, yes, bite. So, Dex Fight Brawl is the usual. Not ideal, but good enough.
Yep, it can't dodge.
How long do I have that strength boost? The whole battle?
Until the end of the battle.
Sweet. Then, in that case... I'll take it!
Okay.
Actually.
Roll your flinch.
Is it... Okay. Does it have 2 defense?
Yeah, it has 2 defense.
Okay, let's see. Why do we flinch dice? 3 of them, right? 1, 2... What? I had a glitch happen. Alright. Nope.
No flinching. Ralph! Finish
Alright.
it.
Savage Bite.
You know, Ralph.
Tucker does a rather savage bite in this case. For Tucker. Probably
You
one of
could
the more
have
aggressive
used
bites.
Snatch in order to take the trait increases.
Oh yeah, because he honed his claws, remember?
I forgot
Ah.
about that.
Yeah. I recalled Snatch when Tucker buffed himself, but I didn't remember that he.
Well, it's not like there was a marker on it showing that it had boosted stats, so
Anywho,
it's fine.
I'm curious on how the Rufflet tastes, so I'm gonna finish it with a lift.
It's flying normal, that won't work.
Oh,
Can't-
it's part normal, so it'll have 0 damage against the.
Make
Okay.
a grapple lick it, but like a non-move lick.
Yeah, alrighty. Let's flatten it with a tackle. Let's see how a pancake of it tastes.
Yeah, pretty
Apparently, Ralph is practicing to learn Body Slam.
good. Be a good move for him.
Oh no.
That's understandable, Kyrio.
Yeah.
If you want, Kyrio, just prematurely mark down that you got 6 experience this time around. And we can focus on experience buy and divvying up beginning of next session if necessary. Well, you hit.
Let's see how much I overkill it.
Hey Kyra, do you have time for a end of battle little conclusion to wrap up, or do you need to like immediately go? Also 3. I think you've done it. I think you have done it, sir.
Yep.
I think
Ralph,
this word is
hop-
finally.
Finally.
Boom. Okay.
Ralph hops into the air and flattens the Rufflet by landing on it with a bell.
Yeah, ready. I'm gonna actually stay there for the moment. Okay, I think we got him.
Wow. You guys are pretty tough. The Cubone comes out of some nearby tall grass, peering at you all.
Oh.
Thanks for helping me out. I thought I was strong enough to come out here on my own, but I guess I still need Tropius to protect me. They sort of hold their bone club behind their back and kick their leg in the dirt.
Yeah, not everyone can be as strong as me. He flexes.
I guess I'll go back to town now. Oh, hey, Mr. Riolu. The
Eh?
Cubone looks up at Riley.
Hello.
Sorry about making a face at you before. If you ever want to learn Bone Club, I can try and teach you. Bye. And the Cubone runs off.
If you could teach me Bone Rush.
Sadly, Cubone learns Bone Club and Bone
What?
Ring.
Maybe he could teach me Bone Rush.
You might be able to extrapolate Bone Rush, but that would take extra work.
This is fine. I have high instinct. I could probably figure it out.
Alright. Going to, Ralph's going to gently pile the fainted birds into a little pile and cover them up with some grass
What?
to
Alright,
protect them until they wake up.
where's the third one?
Oh, I put one in the Pokedex. That way we didn't lose the model.
Oh, fair.
Because these two are copies. I was just going to delete them.
There, you have a pile now. Enjoy.
You have a Rufflet pile.
Alright, so I actually agree with what Kyrio suggested, where we actually continue the aftermath of this. Yeah, go ahead, Kyrio. We'll continue in the Pokerole RP like you suggested. And of course, for streamers, what that, or for those watching, what that means is that next session we'll start with a recap of that. So,
Yep.
But last thing I'm going to have Tucker mechanically do before we close out, at least for Tucker. Tucker would kind of be panted at this point, because he kind of, except for Riley, he took the most beating here.
I think I took more beating than you, to be honest.
I took 2
I'm
attacks.
barely alive.
Well, regardless, knowing that you have knowing that Riley has an Oranberry, he would elect to, he'd wipe his paw along his face and kind of realize where he got scratched, and then take out the Oranberry and nom on it a bit.
Cool. Recover 1. Does Riley want to use his Oranberry and candy?
No, I gotta save them for a rainy day.
Okay. I'll make this clear. When we next start up, you'll probably be traveling again, but each time you guys make camp, you'll get a chance to rest and recover yourselves.
Yay.
Are we gonna be doing? I assume we're traveling right now. Like between this session and the next, I assume there's not gonna be a camp break, since we kind of just.
No,
started.
there isn't.
Yeah.
If anything, we could say that you guys traveled more during the between session if you wanted, and we could get to a point where you guys rest in the RP, I suppose.
It's really up to. I don't know. I think I think the RP we just. What I was thinking for the RP is that we just address the exact situation after the battle ended here, and then probably move on with our travels and stop the RP there.
Okay.
Because I imagine there's a little bit to talk about, so we'll just do that.
What about me getting this?
So,
What?
Riley,
What?
you
What?
get 6 experience for this session.
Okay.
1 for each Rufflet, 2 for the session, and 1 for the Brook event.
The Brook
And
event.
nearly done.
I don't know if Kyrio added experience to his sheet.
Yes, he did.
Okay, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he now
Yes,
has
he was
9.
pretty
'cause I
broke.
believe he had much less previously for buying ice.
Right.
Both Tucker and Ralph get 5.
Okay.
How much? 5? Okay.
Yes.
That puts me at 8, which actually means I could probably. There's something I wanted to do. What was it? What was I going to do? Was I going to focus Dark Pulse and make it better, or was I going to get Brawl? Was I gonna... Oh no, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to really like fucking focus on Tucker's main quality.
Cuteness.
Cute, contest, and probably perform at some point.
I thought it was going to be a lore since he was basically Rise's protege at this point.
Actually, yeah. How much would a point in allure cost me?
That would be a new specialty, which...
I can never remember. 6? Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds reasonable. Actually, you know what? Let's have a little fun here. Streamgoers. Do you think Tucker should get a point in allure or perform? Since you all are mentioning kissing him, I assume I know what the answer to that, but A Tiger Cats game. Allure for sure. Allure, heart. Allure.
Oh dear.
Perform. Allure! Allure.
Oh dear.
I see, we're gonna build quite a cute Tucker. Go with your instincts! Well, allure is kind of instinctual. I'm very alluring instinctually. Alright, point allure. I'll go ahead and drop that down. So it was 6, right? There we go. 2 experience left. So 2 sweet Tuckers at 5. Puppy seduction.
Oh dear.
Tucker has the alluring soft belly for pets. Oh boy.
And yes, that would make you level 8.
Yay! Oh yeah, thank you. I always forget that. There we are. People approve of this. Right.
Tucker, remain pure. Don't become the next rise. I can hear it happening now.
Oh boy.
Too bad you don't have a choice. Fate has other designs.
Oh no.
And maybe Tucker will have chubby little munchlax of his own lusting after him.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I don't
no.
think anyone wants that.
I'm not sure how Tucker would respond
It's
to
a
that.
package deal.
I'm not sure. I'm not real. I really can't tell you.
Okay.
Anybody
Are
else
you
want to do
actually
anything with their
going after
stats?
anything, Eragon, or are you saving up for other stuff?
I'm saving up for other stuff.
Oh yeah, we can remove.
I need more than 12.
I think we can remove this, right?
Yes, you can remove any stat ups or downs.
Yeah. I'll get rid of my strength up. I'm gonna keep this token around though, because I kind of dig it. It's useful. It can be a stat up or down, depending on which direction I face it. So I'm just gonna put it up here with our random tokens. There we go. It's not very just sitting there.
I'll also be saving my XP for now.
What's that?
Although admittedly some points into evasion does sound kind of nice.
Yeah, especially since you already have 2 in Dex and 2 in Fight.
What does channel do for me, Ashley? A quick question.
I mean,
Channel
I
is
have
for special moves.
like Dark Pulse there has. See.
What about like athletic? What's that do?
Athletic is for things of an acrobatic nature, or an athletic nature. For instance, if you had athletic, it would have been a lot easier for you to train on your own without eating, or to, say, perform acrobatic feats like
Jumping over
backflipping
the
through a
pits.
window,
Honestly,
or climbing to the top of a house.
Riley has done numerous things where Athletic could have probably benefited him. So.
Alright, that's a good point. I'm gonna spend all of my points into athletic.
Do you have enough for that?
Well, actually, you could put 2 points into evasion if you wanted.
I could.
Or one in each.
It would cost 12.
I'll do one in each for now.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's always 6 points for these, isn't it? They don't go up.
For the first 2, no, just for the first 2.
Oh, for the
Yeah,
system.
it's 6 times the. It's 6
Oh, right.
for
6
a new
times current
specialty,
score.
and then 6 times current score.
Yeah, 6 times 1 is 6. So yeah, I forgot about that. So the first 2 are the same
Alright.
cost,
So that would be plus 2 levels if you haven't already done.
which means we can easily get a second point of allure for Tucker.
When did I get to
later
level
on.
9? Okay, level 12.
I'm not sure myself. Our levels are all sorts of fucked up, I think, at this point, but it's alright.
The general party level is like 10 to 12 at this point.
Yeah. More or less.
Especially if we account for like held items and stuff.
Riley needs to be able to train to have more cool aura abilities, because I'm constantly bothering Card to give me more.
I know. You want cool aura ability. And actually,
I want to do like an aura shield. That'd be cool.
Maybe a sword and shield.
wouldn't that essentially be learning protect?
If you could
Kinda.
use your aura to make a sword and a shield.
Oh,
That would be nice, but that would fall under the combo move category that I've spoken to you all about. Also, I have added an aura training pip thing to your sheet so that we can keep track of that.
Max points
What's
out
that?
that Max points out the channel would probably help with aura training.
Whoa,
Goddamn.
I got 2 ticks.
I have
Yes.
well, yeah, I have 3 ticks for babysitting. Way better.
Yes, but you're doing like cuteness training, so you might actually learn baby doll eyes or something.
Who knows? What
Yes,
we're-
but if I get aura training, then I could manipulate the aura of others and just put them to sleep whenever I want.
Frankly, what would be fun, Car, is when you think I have time to learn a kindergarten class-related move, you should just pick out a bunch of moves and then roll a die on it. Like, I feel like Play Rough would be another thing, for instance, that I could learn from it, or
Play
Baby
rough
Doll
is something
Auras,
you
or...
could probably actually have Rise teach you.
Yeah, that's true, too. Okay. That's true.
Well, you might not want him to actually teach that to you, but if you ask, he's not gonna say no.
Connotations.
Oh, no.
Connotations.
Oh no.
I guess I'll keep an eye on the Pokerole chat today and tomorrow for
I think that's actually a move that Lipard can learn, so...
the Pokerole server thing, RP thing. I guess we'll do that.
Once Lex can learn Charm, maybe I have a chance after all.
I wouldn't.
Charm.
I wouldn't.
Ralph learned Charm. He suddenly sounds like James Bond.
Oh,
Oh yes, I would like my shake shaken, not stirred.
Actually, if Ruff suddenly got a charming voice, I would want it to be Neil Patrick Harris.
also thank you for the follow, Ray. Not sure why it didn't pop up on stream, but thank you.
Like,
Tucker will be a big
like
ball
if
to this.
something strange, like, were to comically make Ralph's voice super charming, it would be Neil Patrick Harrison.
Oh, Ralph, you have no shot. No offense. Fox.
Well, thank you all for coming and watching this Pokerole stream, and thank you everyone for enduring with technical difficulties, and I hope you all had fun.
Glad we pushed this one a little later so the second part of this wasn't like 5 minutes after the 2 hours of the first part.
I didn't intend the Rufflets to take this long.
It kind of just worked out,
Things-
I suppose. Well, many things happen. No, not table flip. Do not even suggest that I haven't saved.
No,
Stop.
no table flip until save, please.
Alright, save it. Tell me when it's saved.
I'm gonna double save just to be safe. I don't know. I just
I'm not gonna
I do this in
table-
like every video. RPG game will always save twice over the same file, just in case the first one didn't register or some shit. I don't know why I do that. I just do.
I'm gonna do something else. Is the table saved?
One more time, just to be really safe. Also, I don't think you can even flip it, but all right, it's good.
Alright, I'm gonna Dynamax.
Oh, you can do it. Oh, yeah, you did it.
No, that was me. Also,
well,
I froze the table.
all right. Okay, there it
Oh,
goes.
okay, there it goes. Oh, it's because of all the tokens.
There's a few
It's
issues.
Terrain.
I was gonna Dynamax.
Oh, it's still raining. Oh, it's still raining. Oh my.
Yeah, I was gonna Dynamax Ralph. I was gonna make him as big as possible.
Oh, if you want Dynamax, I should grab the Lugia token I made to tease Eragon.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna be ready for bed.
I can grab him. I'm in the same house as him. I can bring him back.
No, you can't.
Oh
Instead
my!
of dragging him back, why don't you go to bed with Eragon? Give him all the cuddles.
I should sleep soon. I have one more little thing I need to do, but I will sleep soon.
I am sleeping now.
Okay, dear. All right, and yeah, I was actually gonna say, Car, maybe we could consider, depending on how long the session goes, which I feel like how long the Pokerole will go. I think it'll go for fairly long. Maybe we could end up adding some Sword and Shield Pokemon in. I don't know. Just thought.
I was considering that.
Just a
Especially if
thought.
there's some neat, like, fire ones that aren't Score Bunny, because disappointment! It looks like it's gonna be a firefighting.
Let's see what it is. I'm so curious.
Well,
I can see Ralph talking to the score bunny. So, you killed Hero, right? You got like spicy Hero. Just like I tried.
Beerus, my problem with firefighting is it's overdone and overpowered. I want them to do something interesting like fire electric. But the whole, like, today, my mate and I actually watched a thing about Pokemon Sword and Shield, and the move list for Score Bunny, I think, had a fighting move in it, and it's, yeah, double kick or something like that, and it's like, oh, yay, it knows a fighting move. That doesn't mean it's going to be firefighting, but that's really indicative.
True. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not going to read the chat anymore if you guys are talking about the latest Nintendo Direct or the latest E3, because you guys want me to do a reaction of vid of that, basically reaction stream. So I'm not going to look it up right now. Friday will be very exciting. I'm going to start with the reaction stuff since you guys have asked for it. You want me to see E3. You guys want me to see the latest Nintendo Direct. I did see the first Nintendo Direct on Sword and Shield, but I did not see the one that happened yesterday. So I'll look that up for the Friday stream to start it out, and then we will be going on to playing a Switch game because I have a capture card now for those unaware, and my boyfriend has a Switch. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. Breaking into console streaming. This is new for me, so this is gonna be cool. We got Dragon Marked for Death, which looks pretty cool. I don't know much about it. A few people do. Looks cool. Looks fun. I'm gonna check it out. So yeah. I hope you all have a good night. It was a good stream besides the technical difficulties. And I will see you guys on Friday for that.
Have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yes, good night.